Hey, what's going on, my friends? Bill here. Okay, so happy Monday, first of all, the ever so dreaded Monday. I know that most people hate this day. And you know, I get it, because most people are living a life where they're living for the weekend, and you know, come Monday, that's when reality sets back in, and you know, it's back to work. It's back to that job that you don't like. It's back to that grind, dealing with your shitty boss or whatever your situation is. A lot of people, I know 75% of people hate Mondays. And you know, when you think about it, that's something that you kind of got to work on. Get to the point where you don't hate Mondays. Get to the point where you know, come Wednesday, you're saying hump day, because it's only 2 more days until the weekend. You know, you're living for the weekend. So, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is, I just made a post about it on my Facebook, and I wanted to actually make a video in regards to that same topic. And it's just being inspired, living an inspired life. Well, the reason I kind of chose this topic, because I was thinking, and you know, I come to the realization, and I've been working on this for a long time now, and I understand it, but so many people don't understand it. And that is, you know, if you want to live an inspired life and you want to inspire people, especially if you're, you know, you're a parent, or you have, you know, people that look up to you, it's so important that you are an inspiration. It's so important that you're doing things to where your kids or people around you that look up to you, that they're looking up to you as a positive role model. They're looking up to you as that inspiration that you would want to be. Somebody who is living life the way it should be lived. You know, somebody that works hard, somebody that is pushing for their goals, pushing for their dreams. Because at the end of the day, if you have kids like I do, I have 3 kids, and I think about it all the time. It's probably my biggest driving force on why I do what I do, why I work so hard, why I push so hard, you know, not only for my happiness and my future, but for their happiness and their future as well. You got to understand that there's people that are depending on your actions. There's people that are watching your every single move, and those people tend to, most of the time, be your kids, be the people that are closest around you. Now, I'm a firm believer of not really caring about what people think, but when it comes to your family, when it comes to your kids, that is something that you need to take seriously, and understand that your actions are affecting these people. So, you know, if you're not going to live an inspired life, and you're not going to try to be, you know, strive to be an inspiring person, what do you think that that's going to do to your children? How do you think that that's going to rub off on them? And you know, just because, you know, I see a lot of people that don't live inspiring lives, and then they try to inspire their kids, and it doesn't work. How do you expect to inspire somebody or be a positive influence on somebody's life if you don't live that life as well? Same goes with, you know, that saying, how do you expect to make somebody else happy if you're not happy? You can't make people happy unless you're happy. Same thing goes with your inspiration. You have to be inspired already for you to be able to inspire somebody else. And that's kind of how I found it. I was at a point where I was in a real negative place. I was in a real depressed place because of my job, because of life, because of the pressures, the overwhelm that kind of hit me at a pretty young age, because I was forced to really take care of myself and start working a big boy job at a pretty young age, and the overwhelm killed me. And it wasn't until I started living that inspiring life and started working on my personal development and my growth, was I able to not only start to make myself happy, but start making the other people around me happy. And trust me, that stuff does not go unnoticed. Your kids, when you are inspired and when you are truly motivated to live a better life, those people around you see that. It rubs off on them. You know, you ever heard the saying, you can't stick your hand in a glass of in a jar of glue and not expect none to stick when you pull your hand out. That's the same thing with, you know, your kids and people surround you. When you are an inspiration to them, and you are that on a daily basis, and that is something that's consistent in your life, it rubs off. So think about how you're acting, and think about what you're doing and how that's affecting the people around you. You know, think about the actions that you're not taking. Think about the opportunities that you're not taking, the chances that you are too scared to take. It's time to put some of those limiting beliefs, some of those fears aside, because you have more to worry about than just those fears. You have people's lives literally depending on the actions that you take on a daily basis. So really think about that and decide, do you want to continue living that fearful life and, living an uninspired life because of limiting beliefs that you may have that were created years and years ago? Or do you want to make that change and really inspire yourself and inspire, the closest people that are around you? And I think that's, a pretty easy question to answer when you actually think about it. You just now need to take that information and apply it into your life, and you'll truly see the results that you can get. They're unbelievable. The lives that you could change, the happiness that you could have in your life, and the happiness that you could actually push on to other people because of your actions. So I hope you got a little inspiration from that. Happy Monday, you guys. Have a great week. Hustle hard. Get shit done. I'll talk to you later. Peace.